Now we are with our Excel sheet. And here we are going to check the data types across multiple languages and how memory statement is built in those languages. Yeah, let's begin with C. As usual, like everything has the four types: numeric, string, boolean. Void anyways doesn't occupy anything. So while creating memory spaces, we don't consider void. We'll use void still, but at some later point of time for a specific purpose. Until then, we'll be working with these three: numeric, string, and boolean. C language, in numeric, I have categories and subcategories: byte, short, int, long, float, double, yeah, long, double. These are some numeric data types. String type, we have char. Boolean type, 0, 1. No separate Boolean type in C. 0 and non-zero. 1 is also non-zero. 10, 15, 40 also can be considered as true in C language. Fine. Similarly, in C++, you have more or less similar, same data types. Java, we have int, long, float, decimal. C# also same. In Apex, we have integer, long, double, decimal. Python has int, float, complex data type. Ruby has integer and float. PHP has its own set, same set, 4. So most of the languages, now you could see Kotlin, Swift, JavaScript, ABAP, Ruby, Scala, R, Go. Go is like Golang, Solidity. Now you could see nearly 17 programming languages. We took 15 only as a lower side of the learning curve, but you can still add more and more programming languages. Absolutely no problem. The moment you see the names, more or less, they're all same, isn't it? It's nothing new. So this Excel sheet will be with you for your future reference as well. Yeah, we'll put it into a PDF and share it across so that you get access to it. And now you understand the data types in each of the language in terms of numeric. Same, we have it for string also. Char, char underscore t, then you have string. Char and string, single characters, multiple characters, all supported. Some languages now also support date, date and time, time, string. So different types, each language supports its own set of string data types. And in Boolean, languages either call it bool or Boolean. We work accordingly. Just check in which language, what it is. Yeah. And whenever you have a confusion, okay, some new data type might have come in a language. How do I deal with it? How does it work and all? You can simply go to ChatGPT and mention here, what are the basic data types supported in Kotlin? This is just an example. Yeah, what are the basic data types supported in Kotlin? I'm just using Kotlin as an example language. Yeah. More or less, now you see the same integers, floating points, characters, Boolean, strings. They are all in the same sphere. Now switch to another language. Instead of Kotlin, I would use Ruby. Fine then, no props. Go with Ruby this time. Yeah, you still have the same integer, float, string, Boolean. Fine. Array, hash, long run, we will see they are not under the basic data types. They're more a bit of ahead, advanced data types. Yeah, so integer, float, string, Boolean are available here as well. Similarly, you can choose C#, save and submit. You still see the same numeric data type, Boolean, character, string. Enumerations, yeah, these are again a bit ahead. We'll definitely discuss them in the future, but the core types, you see them here. Fine, more or less, they're all the same. So whichever language you would like to work with, start working this way. Yeah, and then what's the next part of our thing? One, we have understood the data types. Next, what is that we need to understand along with data? Yeah, different data types supported in different languages. Then followed by that, name. Oh, how do you build a name? You can ask ChatGPT. We have created the rules, but you can still check what are the rules to frame an identifier in C language. It has a set of allowed characters, uppercase, lowercase, digits, and underscores. Must start with a letter or underscore. It's case sensitive, no spaces allowed. As simple as that. It cannot have keywords. It can't be a keyword. Limit length, you can see it can support up to 31 characters long, 1 to 31. Some languages have an extended set. Yeah, same way, instead of C, this time, let me use JavaScript or Java. Doesn't matter, Java, JavaScript. Simple. No length limitations. That's why we kept maximum 2. It is case sensitive. It cannot be keywords and all. Yeah, it starts with a letter or underscore. More or less the same. No spaces or special characters allowed. Any language you go, these rules are applicable. Yeah, only variation is whether it's case sensitive or insensitive. I go to another language this time, which is named as Apex. Yeah, let me check out how it works here. Yeah, what are the things supported? Yeah, must start with letter or underscore, can include letter, underscores, digits, no spaces or special characters. Here it's case insensitive. Apex language is case insensitive. Length limitations goes up to 40 characters. Yeah, this is how it works. So more or less all languages, the data type set is same, as well as the name format, how we create identifiers is also the same. And using these, now let's look into syntax of memory statement across various programming languages. C language, data type name. C++, data type name. Java, data type name. C#, either you write it data type name, that's also valid. Another valid syntax is var name. You just write var and then name. You're more flexible with your data type. Here, you're very strict, rigid with your data type. Apex, data type name. Python, just write name. Data type, it'll pick up whenever it's needed, whichever type it's needed. Ruby, @name. PHP, $name. Swift, var name. That's one way. Or another way is var name :type. So you anyway see data type and name coming in most of the cases. At time, data types are very flexible. The language is not rigid about the data type. Then it drops the data type, just it's with the name. In some cases, it is flexible as well as rigid also. Same way, Kotlin, val name, type. When it comes to JavaScript, some flavors of JavaScript support var name, some support just name. ABAP is data type, data name, type T. Ruby is just name. Scala is var name. R is name. Go is var name, data type. Solidity is data type name again. Yeah, so you have different languages with all the different formats. More or less, if you get the syntax of data type name, you can apply it across multiple languages. And just a minor difference, as we said, if you go with this syntax, though languages might have different syntaxes, but we designed an approach which will interconnect all the syntaxes. So go with data type name, then you're flexible to work with each of these memory spaces. And this is how it works. Yeah, so now nearly 17 programming languages, you're clear about how to write memory statements. Fine, so this is about memory statement. In our next video, we shall be learning how to load and retrieve data from the memory. Now that we just created memory space, right? But we still have to load data into memory and fetch data whenever it is needed and retrieve it whenever it's needed. Fine. So looking forward for the next video. Thank you.